Hello and welcome to the first instalment of Football Czar, the YouTube channel dedicated to bringing you definitive lists of the greatest footballers in the sport. And today we're going to be looking at the greatest Barcelona players of all time. Oh yes, we're starting off with a biggie, and these players have been voted for by the Barcelona fans themselves. Barcelona, as many of you will know, is one of the biggest and widely supported football clubs in the world. Playing out of La Liga in Spain, domestically, Barcelona have won 74 trophies, and internationally they have won 20 European and world titles. Interestingly enough, the club is owned and operated by its fans, and they're the ones that put together the list we're about to go through. Right, we're kicking this off at number 20 with Victor Valdes, born in Barcelona. He appeared in 535 official games for the club, and he spent most of his professional career there in La Liga. He's regarded as one of the best goalkeepers in the club's history, having won 21 major titles, notably 6 La Liga titles and 3 UEFA Champions Leagues. In at number 19, Hristo Stoichkov. Regarded as one of the best players of his generation, considered the greatest Bulgarian footballer of all time. In 1994, he received the Ballon d'Or. In his first season with the club, he was suspended for 2 months for stomping on a referee's foot, but he still scored 14 league goals and 6 more European Cup Winners' Cups. On to 18 now, Romario. One of Johan Cruyff's dream team, he helped the club win the La Liga title while becoming the season's top goal scorer with 30 goals in 33 matches. Although he was lauded for his performances, Romario was prone to controversy, and in 1994 he punched Diego Simeone and was suspended for 5 games. He now spends his days as a Brazilian politician. Ronald Koeman in at 17, known for his goal scoring, long-range shooting and accuracy from free kicks and penalties, he is the top scoring defender in world football. In 1992 he scored the only goal for Barcelona, winning them the European champions for the first time in their history. Also another member of Johan Cruyff's dream team. In at 16 we've got David Villa, regarded by pundits as one of the best forwards of his generation and one of, if not the best striker of all time. He was a key figure in Guardiola's all-conquering team, and it's not hard to see why he was put in this list, being such a prolific Spanish striker, because there ain't many of them. At 15, we've got Rivaldo, regarded by many as one of the greatest of all time. You're going to see a lot of these now in this list. He spent 5 years with the Spanish club, where he formed a successful partnership with Patrick Kluivert and won the 1998 and 1999 La Liga Championship and the Copa del Rey with 130 goals for Barcelona. He's the club's 9th highest goal scorer. Samuel Eto'o at number 14, regarded as one of the greatest African players of all time, winning the African Player of the Year a record 4 times. He scored an impressive 108 goals for Barcelona. What a striker. Barca should have never sold him to Inter Milan in 2009. Sergio Busquets at number 13, a one-club man. He arrived in Barcelona's first team in 2008 and quickly made a name for himself. Often considered to be one of the most underrated footballers in the world, Busquets earned praise from his peers, with clubmate Team Messi saying, "When there will be trouble, he, Busquets, will be there." Something of a bad man at number 12, possibly the greatest right back of all time, Dani Alves, the winner of no fewer than 24 trophies with the Spanish Giants. He is the most decorated player in the history of football with over 40 trophies. He won the treble in his first season with the club. Can't argue at any person that doesn't put Dani Alves on this list. At number 11, Luis Suarez. In his first season at Barcelona, he starred in an attacking trio alongside Messi and Neymar, helping the club win a historic second continental treble of La Liga, Copa del Rey and the UEFA Champions League. Often a source of controversy in his career, he's also been accused of admitted to diving. In 2011, the FA found him guilty of racially abusing Patrice Evra. In at number 10 now, we're halfway through. Gerard Pique, born in Barcelona, so it's not hard to see why he's on this list. He started his career in the youth team. He signed for Manchester United in his first professional contract, but then returned to Barcelona under Pep Guardiola's leadership. He helped them win trebles twice and is one of only 4 players who have won the UEFA Champions League 2 years in a row with different teams. In at number 9, we've got Neymar, the most expensive player of all time. As part of Barca's attacking trio with Lionel Messi and Luis Suarez, he won the treble of La Liga, Copa del Rey and the Champions League, and finished third for the Ballon d'Or in 2015 for his performances. He then attained a domestic double in 2015 to 2016, and in 2017 he transferred from Barcelona to Paris Saint-Germain with a move worth €222 million. Speaking of expensive players, when you adjust for inflation, Ronaldo is in fact the most expensive player of all time. In his prime, he was known for his dribbling, his speed, feints and clinical finishing. He won the Ballon d'Or in 1997 and 2002, and the UEFA Club Footballer of the Year in 1998. He was La Liga Best Foreign Player in 1997, when he also won the European Golden Boot after scoring 34 goals in La Liga. Another one-club man, he served as a long-time captain for his club. After taking over from Enrique in August 2004, he went on to appear in 593 competitive matches for the club and win 18 major titles, notably 6 La Liga trophies and 3 Champions League titles. He was known as the Wall. In at number 6 we have Xavi. Highly regarded for his humble personality and team ethics, Xavi is viewed as being the embodiment of tiki-taka passing style of play, and is widely considered to be one of the greatest central midfielders of all time, as one of the greatest Spanish players of all time. He joined Messi at the Barcelona Youth Academy at age 11 and made his first team debut against Mallorca in '98. Iniesta also came through the Barcelona Youth Academy after an early migration from his birthplace, and impressed from an early age. He made his first team debut at 18 in 2002. He was an integral part of the Barcelona sides that won 2 historic trebles, which include 9 La Ligas, 4 UEFA Champions League titles, making him the most decorated Spanish footballer of all time. In at number 4, we got Johan Cruyff. As a player, he won the Ballon d'Or 3 times. Cruyff was an exponent of footballer philosophy known as total football and is widely regarded as one of the greatest players in football history. In 1999, he was voted European Player of the Century and joint World Player of the Century, second behind Pelé. Big shock here. Messi at third, possibly the greatest footballer of all time. Bit strange to see him here at number 3. He has 888 goal involvements in 718 games for Barcelona. He's won 6 Ballon d'Ors, but weirdly enough, there are some people who consider him only number 3. In at number 2, in second place, we've got Ronaldinho. The Brazilian is one of the greatest players of all time, and he defined the Rijkaard era at Barcelona with 94 goals and 71 assists in 207 games. He is an ambassador for Barcelona at the moment, and he has won the Ballon d'Or as well as 2 FIFA World Player of the Year awards. Still no argument to see why he shouldn't be involved in this list. And number 1 on our list is Diego Maradona, an advanced playmaker who operated in the classic number 10 position. Maradona was the first player in football history to set the world record transfer fee twice. Due to illness and injury, as well as controversial incidents on the field, Maradona had a difficult tenure at Barcelona. First a bout of hepatitis, then a broken ankle. But really, number 1? And that's it for today. The amount of legendary names is quite scary, but you feel the number 1 ranking was skewed by Maradona's brilliance with other teams, really. But that's what the fans voted for. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment on the video. Is there anyone missed off? Anyone that should have featured higher? Did I pronounce everyone's names correctly? Probably not, but that's it.